Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's Scott Tisson here and I'm currently exploring the Angel's Way, one of the 6 Northern Saints trails. Yes, in this video I'm exploring the Angel's Way, picking out some of the key stopping points, and if you are new here, please consider subscribing and hit the notifications button so you don't miss a video. And look out for my other 5 Northern Saints trails. The Angel's Way starts on the coast at Seaton Sluice and heads 30 miles inland and south to Chester Street, passing Newcastle upon Tyne and Gateshead and spending a fair bit of time Tyneside. I started my trail in Seaton Sluice and headed south, but don't forget you can do it either way. The weather wasn't too kind to me in this quaint little seaside village, so I headed to Seaton Delaval Hall, a baroque country mansion with a cursed past and charmed present apparently. You'll then head south to Newcastle and Gateshead, but don't forget to stop at Jesmondine, a lush bit of countryside right next to the city. And then you arrive in Newcastle upon Tyne. What a city! I have always loved exploring this place. Well, a good place to start is to explore the riverside and soak up the atmosphere and take a stroll along the Millennium Bridge and admire the iconic Sage Museum across the river. You could go inside the Sage Museum, but I chose the Baltic, the centre for contemporary art housed in the old flour mill. It also has hundreds of kittiwakes nesting on the side. How cool is that? Then a must visit is the Newcastle Cathedral. This is England's most northerly cathedral, and don't miss the Lantern Towers tour, a chance to go up the tower and admire the views. I've come to the top of Newcastle Cathedral. This is the Lantern Tower tour. Stunning views over all of Newcastle. Then take a stroll to Gray's Monument and read up on Mr. Charles Earl Grey. You can also swing by the Hancock Gallery and Museum, but I didn't quite have enough time. And don't forget to stop by St Mary's Cathedral because that's also worth a visit. But before we depart Newcastle, let me tell you my favourite eating spot by the River Brewing Company. It's an independent microbrewery in containers by, you guessed it, the River Tyne. The food was lovely and the beer tasting was great, and in the daytime you can also get a coffee and a bagel next door at Dot. The trail then heads south across the river and into Gateshead, and our first stop is Saltwell Park. It's known as the People's Park and there is so much to do here, so many different things to see, and it was amazing to see so many families enjoying the space. And look at that peacock. Not far south from that is a must-see landmark, one of the most iconic sculptures in the whole of the UK, the Angel of the North. At 177 feet wide and 65 feet tall, it represents the past, the present and the future, and I got that sunset shot at the perfect time, and it was a lovely way to finish the day. Then the trail continues south and my next stop was Beamish, the Living Museum of the North. Beamish is a famous open-air museum telling the story of life in northeast England during the 1820s, the 1900s, the 1940s and the 50s. And what a fascinating place. Such a good place to visit as a family, and I really recommend you stop for lunch at the 1900s tea room and a pint at the 1800s pub. Finally, this fantastic trail finishes at St Mary and St Cuthbert's Church in Chester Street, which could mark the start or the finish of the trail. From here you can follow another trail, the Way of Learning, via Finchdale Priory all the way to Durham City. And I recommend you stay at Hotel Indigo. My lovely room in Newcastle had a balcony overlooking the city, and there's even a Marco Pierre White restaurant on site. Alright, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video of one of the Northern Saints trails. Don't forget, it's just one of 6, so there are 5 other videos, so look out for the other 5 on my channel. You can pick up 6 of these leaflets which tell you everything you need to know about each of the trails, along with this guidebook for £5, which has all the information you need as well. And don't forget, you have a little passport which you can get stamped along the way, which acts as a fantastic souvenir of your trip. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you of course for watching. If you've liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and hit the notifications so you don't miss future videos. And thanks for watching and happy travels.